Let me ask you a question. What do you do when you feel like God's ignoring you? Let's talk about it. So I know I can't be the only one that feel like God be ignoring them, right? Right? So I just asked y'all, what do you do when you feel like God's ignoring you? Now, I know I'm not the only one who feel like God be wilding sometimes, giving you the cold shoulder. Hey God, He's not answering your prayers. He's not returning your calls. He is sending you straight to voicemail. He is blocking your FaceTimes. He really just seems like he's not paying you any mind. Sometimes I feel like you go through seasons of your life where you really don't get much from God as far as communication. You can be going through some rough times. You've been going through relationship breakups and, death in the family, or just things going bad on work, and just general problems of life. But God don't say nothing. It seems like you're all in it alone. Let me tell y'all the story. So, 2017, I moved to Indianapolis, the place that I think that God sent me. He ordained it. And I get sick. Not once. Not twice. Not 3 times. But 4 different times I get sick. And the doctors can't figure out why. I'm asking God, is there something wrong with me? Do I have some kind of disease, some kind of, abnormality in my body? They couldn't find nothing, and God didn't say nothing. I'm asking, Lord, did I do something wrong? Are you displeased with me? Did I make the wrong decision? Was I not supposed to move to Indianapolis? God really ain't say nothing then. He was just like, and I'm going through these issues. I'm having hospital visits, and I have all these doctors. I have 6 doctors, and my mama's confused. I'm confused. Everybody's confused, and it's just like, man, God, what's going on? Like, you ain't saying nothing. And I remember Him speaking vividly to me and saying, "Can you trust me?" I'm really over here like, can I trust you? What you talking about? But as everything began to, make more sense, and as things began to get clearer, I realized that He was asking me, even when you can't trace me, can you trust me? Do you trust me enough to believe that I'm going to carry you through everything that you're going through? Do you trust me enough that even when I'm not saying something, even when I don't respond to your prayers right away, or even when you can't see me in your situation, do you trust me enough? At first, I was a little bit skeptical, because I was like, God, you're real shady for leaving me out there to dry by myself. But the teacher is always quiet during the test. And sometimes God, aka the teacher, loves to give the test before He tells you about the lesson. Those times where God's being extra quiet or giving you that super cold shoulder are the times that you should lean on different scripture, like what Romans 8:28, all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord. It's those quiet times that you have to reflect on scriptures like Romans 8:18, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time aren't worthy to be compared to the glory that's going to come. It's during those tough times that you really see what your faith is made of. So now, I'm going to ask you all, can you think of a time where you didn't know if you could trust God or not? Can you think of a time where God was really giving you the cold shoulder? Describe that time in the comments below. Let us know how you made it through. Let us know how you strengthened your faith. Listen, hey, I'm not perfect. Some of y'all testimonies might be able to help me, and it might be able to help somebody else. So drop them below. But as always, thank you for tuning into this episode of the Coleman Chronicles.